All right, Los Angeles Lakers fans, gather around because we need to dive deep into something that could truly change the dynamic of this team moving forward. Let's talk about Jonathan Kuminga and why he could be the kind of piece that makes a massive difference if the Lakers play their cards right. I know, he's one of those players that sparks debates instantly because he's so multidimensional, so athletic, and yet there's this lingering question: what is he truly great at? It's not that he doesn't excel in areas. The man is explosive, versatile, and when he's in rhythm, he can take over games in ways that are electrifying to watch. But he's still raw. He's still developing. He's still trying to find his niche in the NBA ecosystem where his talent can be fully unleashed. You can see in flashes during games, moments where he looks like he could dominate any side of the floor, both offensively and defensively, but it's not consistent yet. And that's exactly why the right environment matters so much for a player like him. If he lands in the right situation, the right team with the right supporting cast, he could blossom into a legitimate star-level contributor. You look at his games, and it's clear. Jonathan Kuminga has star potential written all over him. The athleticism, the skill set, the physical attributes, they're all there. What's missing is structure, role clarity, and the right coaching to refine and focus his abilities, particularly on the defensive side of the floor, where he has the tools but sometimes lacks discipline or consistency. The Lakers, with the current roster and leadership, might be able to provide exactly that. Imagine him alongside veterans who understand defensive schemes, who can mentor him in positioning, rotations, and reading plays. Someone like Marcus Smart comes to mind as a type of player who could offer that mentorship if you replicate a similar environment. Then you've got ball handlers and playmakers who can set him up, make him look good, and give him the opportunities to succeed in the right situations. He doesn't need to be the top scorer or the first option night in and night out. What he needs is a clear role, one where he can consistently contribute and grow into his potential. It's the same scenario we've seen countless times in the league, where raw, talented players go to the wrong teams and struggle because there's no fit, no opportunity, or no clear development path. History is full of examples. Players who were overlooked or underutilized in one system and became stars once they found the right environment. Jalen Brunson, for example, flourished after moving to a team that leveraged his skills properly. Jay Huff is another one, thriving in a situation where the fit matched his strengths. And Max Christie is a perfect cautionary tale and lesson combined. Under one coach, limited opportunities, raw talent underutilized. Under another, finally given the minutes and trust, he exploded into a consistent contributor. That is the scenario that Kuminga needs. He's currently in a limbo where he's talented, but his opportunities are inconsistent. One night he's scoring 25 points, torching opponents, showing flashes of brilliance. And the next he's barely on the floor, DMPs piling up, minutes fluctuating wildly. How do you develop confidence, consistency, and rhythm with that kind of unpredictability? The answer is simple. You can't, and that's why a fresh start, a clear role, and a supportive environment could transform his career trajectory. He needs structure, guidance, and a team willing to unlock his potential while giving him defined responsibilities. The Lakers could be that team if they act wisely. Think about the gaps in the current roster and the kinds of players the Lakers need. Athletic, versatile wings who can slot into multiple positions, contribute on both ends, and bring energy and length to the floor. Kuminga checks a ton of boxes here. He's young, explosive, has defensive upside, and can play both on and off the ball. He's also a reclamation project in the best sense of the term. Low risk, potentially high reward, especially if the Lakers can acquire him at a reasonable price given his current situation. The Golden State Warriors, who currently hold his rights, aren't exactly in a position to maximize his value either. They've had opportunities to trade him before, and now they're less inclined to give up significant assets, meaning his market value is likely at a low point. That's where the Lakers can swoop in strategically. He could slot into lineups with LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and others, playing fourth or fifth option minutes, contributing consistently without the pressure of being a top scorer, while also learning and growing within a system designed to maximize his strengths. The flashes of his potential are undeniable. He can slash, cut, defend multiple positions, and create for himself when necessary. The question is whether he will be allowed the role he needs to fully exploit these abilities. With the Lakers, that role is attainable, especially if paired with the right veterans and a coaching staff willing to commit to giving him a clear purpose. The comparison to someone like Andrew Wiggins is inevitable. Both are versatile wings capable of defense, scoring, and impact plays. Wiggins is more polished, yes, but Kuminga has similar tools and, importantly, more room to grow. He doesn't need to be the second or third option. The Lakers could utilize him as a reliable fourth, fifth, or sixth contributor, providing energy, versatility, and matchup flexibility. And here's the kicker. Because his current situation has suppressed his market value, the Lakers could acquire him for minimal cost. A second-round pick, a young player swap, or taking on an expiring contract. There's very little downside here, and the upside is substantial if the Lakers play their cards correctly. This is about strategic acquisition, nurturing talent, and giving a young player a chance to thrive in a structured, supportive environment where his skills are optimized. Kuminga is essentially a reclamation project, but one with the potential to contribute immediately in the right role while growing into a more impactful player over time. The opportunity is clear: a young, athletic, versatile wing who can fit into multiple lineups, defend, shoot from three when needed, and develop into a star-level contributor given the right environment. The Lakers have the chance to make this happen. It's a move that could pay dividends both in the short term and long term, transforming a raw talent into a key rotational piece capable of influencing games on both ends of the floor. All right, picking up right where we left off, let's continue breaking down why Jonathan Kuminga could be exactly what the Lakers need and why timing, opportunity, and environment play such massive roles in a player's development. One of the biggest things holding Kuminga back is inconsistency in playing time and a lack of a defined role. The guy is clearly talented, he can play multiple positions, he has explosive athleticism, and yet he's not given a stable platform to showcase what he can do on a nightly basis. Think about it. One game he drops 25 points and looks like a future star, and the next he's barely on the floor, sometimes not even suiting up, with inconsistent minutes that make it almost impossible to develop confidence and rhythm. That kind of fluctuation can stunt even the most talented players, and it's exactly why a fresh start with a team like the Lakers could be transformative. The Lakers could slot him into a clearly defined role, whether that's off the bench as a versatile wing who could defend multiple positions or as a cutter and slasher who benefits from the spacing created by other scorers. He doesn't have to be the centerpiece. He just needs consistency and structure. Imagine Kuminga playing alongside LeBron James, Austin Reeves, and other complementary pieces with the offensive schemes designed to maximize his athleticism and cutting ability. He could immediately fit as a fourth or fifth option, providing energy, defense, and versatility while still learning the nuances of NBA-level positioning and playmaking for veterans who have been there and done that. The potential upside here is enormous because all of the raw tools are there. He's explosive, long, athletic, and has the defensive capability to guard multiple positions. The Lakers have a history of taking players who are underutilized or raw and turning them into legitimate contributors when the environment, coaching, and opportunity align correctly. And the timing is critical. Kuminga's current market value is likely at a low point due to the way he's been used, which means the Lakers could acquire him for minimal cost. A second-round pick, a swap of young players, or taking on an expiring contract could be enough to bring him in without sacrificing long-term assets. That's an ideal scenario for a team looking to add depth, versatility, and potential star power without mortgaging the future. It's also worth noting that Kuminga's skill set fits multiple gaps that the Lakers currently have. His ability to defend multiple positions, slash to the basket, and contribute offensively without being a ball-dominant player makes him extremely valuable as a rotational piece. He could come off the bench or start depending on matchups, but in either scenario, he gives the Lakers flexibility and athleticism that is hard to find elsewhere. In addition, this isn't just about immediate impact. It's about growth and long-term potential. Kuminga is young, still developing, and has the kind of raw talent that can be molded into a cornerstone piece with the right guidance. That's exactly the type of player who can benefit from being in a structured, veteran-led environment like Los Angeles, where leadership, coaching, and experience are plentiful. The contrast between his current situation and what the Lakers could offer couldn't be more stark. Right now, he's stuck in a system where opportunities are inconsistent, minutes fluctuate, and the lack of a defined role prevents him from building confidence or maximizing his skill set. A fresh start with a team that can give him a defined role, clear expectations, and support from experienced teammates could be exactly what he needs to finally unlock the full extent of his abilities. And let's not overlook the strategic angle from a team management perspective. Because Kuminga's value is currently low, the Lakers have the chance to acquire him without giving up premium assets, essentially getting a high-upside, low-risk piece. That's a win-win. The player gets a fresh start and opportunity to thrive, while the team acquires a potentially explosive contributor for minimal cost. Furthermore, he fits a profile that the Lakers have historically valued. Versatile wings who can defend, slash, and complement star players without being the focal point of the offense. Kuminga's athleticism, defensive potential, and versatility check multiple boxes, and that's exactly the kind of player the Lakers have used effectively in the past to fill gaps and create balance on the floor. The comparison to Andrew Wiggins is unavoidable because both are versatile wings capable of contributing in multiple ways. Wiggins is more polished and experienced, but Kuminga has similar tools and the added advantage of youth and untapped potential. If the Lakers can nurture him properly, he could evolve into a consistent 4-6 option, providing energy, defense, spacing, and scoring when needed, without requiring him to carry the team or be the second or third option. And the beauty of this scenario is that it's not about immediate superstardom. It's about filling the right role, developing confidence, and seeing the potential unfold over time. Kuminga can come in, adapt to a clearly defined role, and contribute right away, all while learning from veterans and gradually refining his game to become a more complete player. His ability to defend, cut, create off the ball, and provide athletic energy is exactly what the Lakers need to round out their roster and offer more depth, especially in high-leverage situations. He also represents the kind of reclamation project that is very appealing. A talented player whose current circumstances suppress his value, making him a low-cost, high-reward addition. If the Lakers can acquire him and commit to giving him consistent minutes and a defined role, they could unlock a level of performance that the current system or his previous team has not been able to tap into. Timing, fit, and opportunity are everything here. Kuminga's current situation has stagnated his growth, but with the Lakers, the potential is clear. A young, athletic wing who can defend, slash, contribute offensively, and grow under veteran guidance is exactly what the team needs. This is the type of strategic, high-upside move that makes sense for both the present and future of the franchise. The Lakers have the chance to integrate him, develop him, and potentially turn him into a consistent, versatile contributor who can impact games on both ends of the floor, adding depth, flexibility, and energy while giving Kuminga the role and consistency he needs to finally reach his potential. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, the NBA rumor mill is buzzing louder than ever as whispers circulate that the Los Angeles Lakers are preparing a blockbuster move that could reshape the league's landscape. Sources close to the organization suggest that the Lakers are closing in on a deal to bring in Karl-Anthony Towns, the towering star of the New York Knicks, in a move that would instantly make Los Angeles a defensive powerhouse. The potential acquisition has sent shockwaves through both fan bases, with Lakers supporters envisioning a new era of dominance and Knicks fans bracing for the heartbreak of losing one of their franchise cornerstones. Insiders hint that the Lakers see Towns as the perfect anchor for a defense that has struggled to consistently stifle elite offenses. Known for his rare combination of size, agility, and shot-blocking instincts, Towns could transform the Lakers into a team that not only scores with ease, but also shuts down opponents at will. Rumors suggest that the Lakers' front office is prepared to make significant moves, potentially reshaping the roster and salary structure to accommodate the superstar's arrival. Meanwhile, speculation is growing over what this would mean for the Knicks. Towns has long been a player capable of carrying a team on both ends of the floor, and losing him would mark a seismic shift in New York's strategy. Basketball insiders are already debating how the Knicks might respond, whether through a bold trade for young talent, future draft picks, or a retooling of their defensive schemes. The league, it seems, could be on the cusp of a domino effect, with one monumental move triggering a cascade of roster shakeups across the Eastern and Western conferences. Fans on social media are already fueling the rumor, dissecting potential lineups, imagining the Lakers' interior defense with Towns patrolling the paint, and speculating how he would gel with the existing stars. The Lakers' locker room dynamics, veteran leadership, and championship aspirations are all under the microscope as whispers of this possible deal grow louder. While nothing is official, the very notion of Towns donning purple and gold has created a frenzy of anticipation. In a league where defensive dominance is as coveted as offensive firepower, the Lakers' rumored pursuit of Karl Anthony Towns could signal the dawn of a new powerhouse in the NBA hierarchy, a team built to impose itself on both ends of the court and leave rivals scrambling to keep up. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.